Welcome to 5 Cent Salon. Y'all come on in and check it out. So everybody always come up and see my sign. It says 5 Cent Salon. They're like, oh, are you giving haircuts for 5 cents? Like, I want to come get one. But the backstory behind the name of the salon is I wanted something that could tie back to family. 5 Cent is a family brand. So we have 5 Cent Cattle Company. I chose to do 5 Cent Salon because nickels is a nickel. Once people do realize that, it's like a light bulb goes off. I am a full service salon, so I can do facial waxing, haircuts, men, women, kids. I can do highlights, color, really anything you can think of that you would go to make an appointment to go to town to get your hair done. When I go to shows, I can do shampoo, blow dries, styles, I can do color, haircuts, really whatever. Prior to being a cosmetology student, I worked for Matt Rice and trained horses and rode horses with him. And I just always saw that it was always hurry up and get the horses ready. None of the trainers had time for themselves. So they get to these horse shows and Mallory would be like, well, remind me to get a haircut before we left. And then when you get there, he'd be like, I forgot to go get a haircut. But needless to say, I knew he wasn't the only trainer that didn't have time for himself because he put all of his time and efforts into making sure his horses were ready and groomed and bathed and looking perfect whenever they were stepped off to that trailer. I was like, man, what if I brought the salon to the shows because you have nothing but time to kill. It's always hurry up and wait. But I went to my first show with like my little pop-up booth before I even had the trailer in Hamilton right after COVID kind of stopped and the horse show world started opening back up, and it's just taken off ever since. I loved investing in communities. Community is definitely how I've grown, just people pouring into my business. So I would love to give back and just pour into other shows starting out, other small businesses. I try to use local as much as I can, just because I know how much that meant to me when people supported me like that and invested in my business, or just saying, hey, I went and got a haircut by Mallory. So yes, I wanted to support the show, and I hope I get to go show at it as well.